One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Sun Devils will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Right back to the well. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Thomas looking to fire. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The run from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. So Arizona State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. Williams will pass. He's got the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. Touchdown, Sun Devils! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the left side. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Williams looking for a man. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's got room. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a...
Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Wants to throw again. Touchdown, Stanford! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Finds the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Williams will pass. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. He's got an open man. Got room at the 35. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Arizona State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Quick spin on the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Thomas back to pass. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Turning it on.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Lawson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback making checks. Williams looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kick, he'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to beat the D deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride Davis here. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run it from the gun. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Thomas looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and it'll be enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Williams will pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got him. He's trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lets it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got him backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Spits it out to the back. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. And they'll knock him down. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Throwing right. All by himself. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 17 to Tulsa. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Rides the back on the option to give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Thomas back to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Snags it over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Well, here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down will open up the final period. The give to the back. There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Jukes his way for more. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Sun Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Rides to back and leaves it. Fights off an effect and runs through another one. At the 45 on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Cardinal might go right back to that ground game after the huge run. Back to pass, it's Grimes. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The inside handoff. Across the 45. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Dropping back, it's Grimes. Got it in the middle, it's Lanning. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lanning. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. Now the toss. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So now it's second and long. Now facing a third and long. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.